What's going on, Sequence fam? New day for new opportunity. About to head out, get me something to eat. It's a beautiful Thursday in Houston, Texas. So we're going ahead, give y'all a quick start up before we get something to eat. What's up, Sequence fam? So we're in the car, just got my food, got everything. Please do not worry about this up here. From my last video, I have my headliner star kit that's in my ceiling and stuff, and I have to get some more stuff and we have to go back and seal it, but whatever. What I want to talk to y'all is about pros and cons of owning a Dodge Challenger RT. Now, with that being said, if you're planning on getting a car like this, which is affordable, I just want to give you guys a knowledge. So probably about 3 to 4 cons and 3 to 4 pros about having this car. So what I'm going to do is start off with the better yet, let's just start off with the negatives, because I like to finish positive first. All right, so we just gonna go ahead and start off with that. You heard me? So one negative I do not like about this car is the power. .365 to 372 horsepower max in an RT, right? So that sucks, right? It's not that much depending on weight. And the way they're making cars nowadays, you have twin turbo V6s pushing out almost double the horsepower. I'm talking 500, 550 horsepower. You know what I'm saying? Like 600 horsepower in twin turbo V6s. So you have a naturally aspirated 5.7 pushing out no more than 372 horsepower. Like, that sucks really, really bad. You're getting walked by 350 and 370Zs. Not saying that they're trash, not saying that they're slow, but you have a V8, bro. Dodge, what is you doing? I'm gonna let that go. But yeah, that sucks really, 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 really bad. Next thing is weight. These cars, starting with the earlier years, as far as like, I'm gonna start at 2010 to 2014 era. The Challengers start from 4,200 pounds up to about 43, almost 4,400 pounds, right? The 2015s on up are 4,350 to 4,400 pounds. That is heavy. So that's power to weight distribution. You suck, like you're slow. So if you plan on keeping this car stock and just a daily driver, just to ride around and stuff like that, like, it's a perfect car. It is a great car. You know, these cars are, you know, really are a good car, but the weight sucks really bad. So if you're looking for something fast, stock, they are not what's it at all. Now, third thing is, being that they are a bigger car, to me, in my knowledge, these cars really do have 2 main blind spots, right? So depending on how your mirrors are set up on the side, it is still hard to see if a car is right on you. These cars are big. Like, they're not bulky as far as your 5th gen Camaros, which is like your 2010, 2011 on up to, you know, the if I'm not mistaken, 14, 15s. You know, they're about the 14s, they're bulky. Like, they're high in on the ends by the fronts and by the butts. They're just really high. These cars are a bit bulky also. Being that they're this big, it really is hard to see by these back panels right here. So you can be on the highway, and if you don't hear a car, next to you or see it, you really won't think that there's a car by you at all, because you won't see it at all, which it sucks. You know, these cars are really big, but to each his own if you like the car or don't like the car. To me, if you don't like the car, you're not going to buy it. So that's the third negative thing. So positive thing number 1, space, comfortability, and just being able to have room in a 2-door sports car. So a lot of times you think about a sports car, it's not comfortable to take long trips. The seats, they hurt your butt after a certain amount of time. You can't put a car seat, stuff like that. Let me just tell you about a Dodge Challenger, right? I'm just gonna put y'all on game right quick. Let me just tell you guys about a Dodge Challenger. So the back seat, which I have stuff in my back seat right now, you can put a full car seat in these back seats, right? You can put a full and be very comfortable. You can have a man that's about 5'6", 5'7" right under 5'10", still sit comfortable in the back seat of a RT Challenger, RT, of course. These cars are big, okay? These cars are really big. That's part of the reason, of course, why they're so heavy. These cars are big, but your back seat is very comfortable. So we're going to start with the back seat first. You can put a full-size car seat. I have had my nephews in my back seat, and they have been extravagantly comfortable. I mean, feet barely even touching the seat in front of them. Room to move their arms, headroom, especially for me. I can sit in my back. I am 5'10", 5'11". I can sit in my back seat, and unless I have one of my Bass Pro Shop hats on or something like that, my head is not touching the ceiling back there. I'm comfortable. My leg room isn't as bad. Can they move the seat up to the front a bit more? Yes. But my leg room isn't as bad, and I'm completely fine with that. Front seats are extravagantly comfortable. The longest I have drove in my car was 5 hours and 30 minutes. I went from New Orleans to Houston, Texas, which was where I live now. Oh, you see the bag. You see the bag. But I don't drive in my seat all the way up, all the way back, because I'm not that tall. But anyone who, in my friends, I have friends that are really tall that sit in my passenger seat. They put their seat all the way back, and they are comfortable as hell, and they have no problems with anything. Now I'm gonna say this: if you guys want to finish the video, I have 2 more things that I want to say about the positive things about the car, and I'm gonna let you make your personal decision after I'm finished. I've owned my Dodge Challenger for 6+ years, about 7 years, and I love my car. I would never trade my car in, ever. Not happening. So no matter what the situation is, I'm spoiled to Dodge. I might be biased about it, but one thing, at the end of the day, I'm a realist, and I'm always gonna keep it 100 no matter what. I'm always gonna keep it a bean, like my people from up north say. It is what it is. If this is a beginner car, this is a perfect beginner car. Positive thing number 2, this is a perfect beginner car. If you want something just to be a daily driver, ride around every day, and have a significant amount of horsepower, and just to be able to go here, do things, these cars are perfect. A Dodge Challenger RT, it is perfect car. However, you're going to spend a little bit of money on gas. Gas is kind of expensive. It's a V8, 5.7 Hemi, and the car is heavy, so the odds are working against you, but it's still a perfect car to have for every day to run errands. This car is not going to break on you as long as you keep up with everything you need to. Oil change, maintenances, stuff like that. Of course, that's common. It's what you need to do for a car, period, especially a car like this. The main thing I know a lot of my subscribers look forward to is horsepower and modding the cars. So my car is full bolt-on. I have a 2012 Dodge Challenger RT. The 15s on up have the bigger screen. They have certain interior upgrades as opposed to the 2012s. I have the 5-speed auto. They have the 8-speed. Backup camera, stuff like that. Okay, so performance-wise, my car is full bolt-on. But mine is, I don't have headers. So bigger throttle body, full custom exhaust, Barletta X-Pipe, muffler, resonator delete, cat delete, full intake, tune for E85, tune for 93. Yeah, so all of that, aftermarket fuel injectors, all of that. So I have not had a single problem with my car besides the common things that you need: battery, alternator, water pump. I haven't had any major things wrong on my car, and I am at 151,434 miles on my car. Perfect. It is what it is. So the third positive thing about it, if you plan on modding these cars, think about it before you say, oh, well, I'm gonna get a Scat Pack because it's the 6.4 and it's an upgrade of the RT. Cool. That is completely fine, bro. That's completely fine. But think about this. Depending on how much money you want to put in your car, if you want a full-blown race car or if you want just a full bolt-on car, a RT Challenger, really Charger 2, is the perfect car to get for that. Why? Why do you ask? The 6.4 block cannot take as much boost as the 5.7 block. Let me say that again. The 6.4 block, which is in a Scat Pack, cannot take as much boost or power as the 5.7 block. This car's block is really, really strong. Now, from what I was told and from what I looked, the few things that I looked it up, between like maybe 5 to 6 more pounds of boost that the 5.7 can take. Maybe exaggerating things. I've went in farms, I've done few researches, and that was the most common thing that was told to me. I knew I was going to touch this car performance-wise. That is one of the main reasons why I have this car. My 5.7, these cars are made to be beat up on, period. Dodge, Hellcats, Scat Packs, RTs, these cars are made to be beat on, and they are beat on, and these cars are still warriors. They don't break. If you stay up to par with everything that you have is supposed to be maintenance on this car, these cars do not break. They will go for hundreds of thousands of miles. Like I said, you can call me biased if you want. I personally don't care. This has been one of the best purchases that I've made from my car, and you get more bang for your buck. The new RTs, you're gonna pay 30-something grand, depending on the deal you get, depending on your location. Older RTs, you're gonna pay about between like 18 to 24, 25 grand, and that's 2012, 2013, probably stopping at the 14s. And you can still get a good deal on a 15. But let me tell you, you're probably going to get the most bang for your buck in a Dodge Challenger RT. Overall, if I had to say between get the car or not get the car, I would tell you get the car. Get it, because it's fun. It's a great first car. It's a great platform to start with building. It teaches you so much. So I would definitely say that you should get this car. So if you definitely like this video and think that it was very informative, informational, whatever you want to call it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, please. I'd really appreciate it. I'm out here doing it while working a full-time job, trying to, do what I can for me. YouTube is my dream. I love it. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, please. Leave comments. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel. Share this to a friend. Let me know how do you feel about it. And I'm going to keep coming. I'm going to keep coming with these videos no matter what. I'm going to keep going. I love what I do, people. So appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a good day. I'm going to get back to my Burger King. I'm about to kill these 20-piece nuggets. I'm about to go hard, you heard me? And appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all. And I wouldn't have got to even close to 700 subscribers if it wasn't for y'all. I really appreciate it so much, man. Peace out, man.